Hi, my name is A.Taylor.
I was born in Rochester, New York, but both of my parents are West Indian from Jamaica, West Indies. So I'm Jamaican American. I started piano at 4 years old. Parents started me there in Suzuki, and then I transferred to classical piano, and I studied that for many years. My mother would have us drink tea, and we'd listen to classical music. And I think that started at age maybe 3 or 2, and that that was the genesis of my interest in music. I began playing the saxophone at 12, and I really enjoyed that opportunity to express myself. And around that time, I had always been, from a child, going to the opera and to the ballet and to the theater. And saxophone was an opportunity for me to express myself monotone, and it also was my entrance into jazz. I learned to improvise early and enjoy improvising a great deal as an opportunity to express myself spiritually and intellectually. I guess I'm a romantic in the classical music realm. Really love those kind of sweeping feeling emotions, and I think because I'm a physicist, it's a way for me to express myself in a way that's not as possible in the world of science that's so exact. I decided to major in music and physics at Oakwood College, and then I transferred from there to Alabama A&M. And during both of those times, I not only took music performance, majored in music performance and music education, but I was able to study composition. I was able to study stage management and direction, and to hone my skills of music performance. And that was a great intellectual and artistic playground for me, if you will, in that way. I absolutely love to direct. I used to go to sleep every night when I was a teenager to classical music, and I would dream of classical music. I have written a number of compositions, classical, jazz, and otherwise. And the opportunity to conduct Handel's Messiah is one of my great privileges, and I just enjoyed it immensely, working with the choir. And the choir is its own kind of personality in itself, and being able to work with them and to understand them, to be demanding but understanding, to be sympathetic but firm, to be a visionary, to have a vision, but also be able to communicate that vision is imperative. And it's a great joy when chorale members or choir members come up to me and tell me, they've never heard that piece described in that way, even though they might have been singing it for 20 years, or that They appreciated my professionalism or the vision that I
bring. Shall always be my song of praise, for it was great.
My parents, my mother in particular, gave me voice lessons.
I do not know.
She studied at the Eastman School of Music, is a renowned conservatory. She studied voice there. She's a soprano, and she really gave me my voice training in essence, and the beginning of direction as well too. I got with it. Both of my parents were professional singers. They had a large group of about 20 singers, including musicians and so forth, that toured around North America, including Canada, of course. And I remember going on, they had an 18-passenger bus, and I would travel with my brother and my younger sister with them all around the country. And I remember going to rehearsals and practices with them, and concerts, and I think that was the beginning of my entrance into the music world.
He looked beyond my faults and saw my needs.
I think I am gifted to be an all-around person, and that's just a blessing from God. Nothing that I've done of myself, but I have tried to use the talents that He's given me to be a blessing to others. And so my motivation and my love of music comes from two things. I simply enjoy playing beautiful music. It moves me spiritually and soulfully. In addition, I do believe that the world is a pretty challenging place to live in, and none of us have asked to be born. So, and to communicate that suffering, that look, you're not the only one suffering. We all are suffering in our own ways, and we all are experiencing ups and downs, and joys and sorrows, and disappointments and successes. Helps to alleviate what one might call the human experience. So I think that is one of the great pleasures of my life.